we all have that. Discord is an MMO competitor now. Twitch is an MMO competitor now. YouTube. Same thing with like TikTok and Twitter and all that. Like the ability to communicate
so you're saying
online.
Microsoft was right in that their competition isn't Sony, it's TikTok. Like,
I don't know. Like
their competition is the bank right now. They need to figure out how not to get freaking foreclosed.
I can tell you this: Microsoft as a company is so deep in the government's pockets that literally their CEO could murder somebody on a live stream, and the stock price would probably go up.
I don't know.
I don't know. They're really on the verge of losing all public.
This AI push is causing a lot of like.
I've had clients from before I started working with Brian ask me how hard it was to use Linux because they're so tired of the bull crap on their laptops.
I'm on that. It depends on how the Steam machine runs. Will determine if I stick with Windows, to be honest.
I don't know. There's a level of like comfortability. Like this is the thing about like the phones where it's like I've seen people make the argument like, oh, you're just going to buy the game and switch over to PlayStation. Now, people generally find that they're comfortable with where they are, their ecosystem.
They don't want to learn something new.
I honestly don't like. I don't know what it would have to be. It would have to be so game changing of a feature that Android would introduce to me and be like, yeah, maybe I won't go with the new iPhone. Maybe I'll switch to an Android phone. And I have an Android phone. I have it for development purposes, and that is all that is. And it's like, yeah, I know how to use it. And I go, oh, it's got the features that I already have. Like. The pain to go and switch, especially in a digital world, just doesn't make sense. So it's like, yeah, people can, there is more, Linux adoption. I'm all for it. I use it in Linux a lot of the time. But yeah, I'm not worried.
The crazy
thing I don't think they're worried about derail your the MMO conversation.
To me about Linux is like that it gets such better performance. Like
like that's
hands down the performance. So like even though for that performance is just incredible.
Even though the Steam machine is going to be a little bit underpowered compared to what we're used to. Also, what I'm used to is Windows eating up like 30% of my resources. So, maybe it won't be that big of a difference from my massive machine or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think though that whatever the next MMO similar type Final Fantasy game is, I really want it to be made by Yoshi P, and for them to leave him alone to do what he wants to do. And I hope it's relatively soon.
At least an announcement, right? Because how long has 14 been out? Like from the original launch day, not Realm Reborn's like release.
2010 November something was when I started playing. I know it wasn't out officially until December, I think, but I had the collector's edition, so I got to play a week early. And me and my girlfriend at the time got to play a week early. So, but unfortunately, back then the requirements for the game were relatively high, and as college students, our laptops were like the cheapest ones we could buy. So it hardly ran.
Yeah, I believe it.
Barely ran. But
yeah, I would hope that if they can announce something new, I'd like it to be just again speaking for like my personal taste towards MMOs. If they can redefine or explain like a new hook or something to get me to want to play, it would have to come down to like, is it going to be a grind fest? Is it going to be like a walking sim? Like what are we doing? Are we sticking with traditional designs for MMO style gameplay? Or are we leaning into like, hey, we made a shooter MMO or something? I don't know. Just do something different.
Game. Well, it's the thing. Like I think what makes MMO, like what I look in now is just ease of access to friend groups, right? Like that we just yesterday covered the No Rest for the Wicked. The co-op updates getting ready to come, and it's like easy. It as long as it's easy to sit down and play, like I think people just want to play with their friends. I think I do wonder.
So there's some caveats. People do want to play with their friends, But here's the question: what crowd are we, Square Enix, going for? Do we want to go for the people who just want to sit down and play the game? Or are we going for the people who just want to go down and sit down at the computer, waste electricity sitting in Limsa Mensa typing to their friends like an idiot when you could just go play VR chat? Like, which group?
Hang out in a Discord server.
Or the people who want to break the terms of service blatantly and then show it off in everyone's face and then get mad when Square Enix finally has to do something about it. Which ones are we going for?
The ones who probably open their wallet and spend money. Whoever's
yes.
Yeah.
So which ones is that? That's the real question. Because for me, I want to play the game. I want to play the game. I want to play 14, but it's really hard to play the game right now. It just does not feel good. I mean, the combat's fine. The combat's always been fine, and it's engaging and moment to moment, and you got to pay attention. But it's
I'm out.
It's right. We got to give you that one button macro, like World of Warcraft did for the Xbox players.
Oh man, dude! if they would just simplify it down to one button, I just put it all on one analog stick, and I'm in.
So. Again, you did joke about them making an extraction shooter, but I kind of unironically think something similar to that might be the way to go, because then you won't have people sitting there burning up resources in a hub area. You will have people running from place to place, doing things, objectives, quests.
Well, I think the big open world, personally, it's kind of run its course, right? From the single player perspective and the multiplayer perspective. The small focused engagements, you can have an open area, but
you can have a huge area.
Yeah,
it's
you can
several square
kilometers.
You don't
need to have this seamless world where you can just wander for days if you want to. It's no, it's you can build a better experience in a big open map with various set pieces to give you something to do or drive you forward. It just, at the same time, you don't want it to feel like a checklist of, well, did I do my tasks today in my game? All right, I'm done.
And that's the MMO problem, because the design of MMOs tends to lead towards a task list oriented dealy-doo